What's the longest migration of any animal? Is it the Arctic Tern? The Arctic Tern flies from the North Pole to the South Pole every year, a round trip of 40,000 miles. That's the size of the Earth's circumference multiplied by 12.6. It takes these birds for months to complete their journey, flying up to 60 miles per hour, and they do this every single year. But that's not the longest migration. There's another contender. It's a little mammal that weighs less than an ounce, the Arctic Tern. No, not that one. This one, the Arctic Tern. It's a small, shrew-like creature with huge ears and a long tail. Like the Arctic Tern, it also makes a massive journey every year, more than twice the width of the entire continent of Africa. So how can we possibly know how far these animals travel? Well, it's thanks to a process called Scientists attach tiny tracking devices to the animals, which record the location data from satellites. But there's a problem. While the device is recording all this information, it's also constantly leaking energy. So scientists have to weigh the pros and cons of using different types of tracking devices. For example, if they want to track the Arctic Tern, they have to use a device that records its location every 2 minutes. But because this leaches so much battery power, the device has to be recharged every 5 days. This means the Arctic Tern migration can only be tracked for about 2 weeks each year. But in 2019, scientists developed a new type of geotag that could last almost a year without needing a recharge. So in 2020, they attached one of these new devices to an Arctic Tern. And the following year, they were shocked to discover that instead of migrating 3,000 miles north in the summer and then back down 3,000 miles in the winter, the Arctic Tern had traveled 7,000 miles south. In fact, it flew all the way to the southernmost tip of South America. Scientists think this might just be the longest migration of any land mammal relative to its body size. That's like you running a marathon every year. But while the Arctic Tern was once thought to be the world's greatest traveler, it turns out it might actually be this little guy, the little shrew. Thing is, we don't actually know how far it travels. We just know that it goes really far. Because while scientists have been able to understand